Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon to all of you. So today we continue our lecture on chapter 2, which is Analytic Trigonometry. Okay, last week we already learned about on this chapter. So today we continue. Okay. Okay, for today outlines we are learns about types of angles and then properties of trigonometric functions, trigonometric identities, and last but not least, some different formulas. Okay, let's proceed to the first one, types of angles. Okay, this one, we have several types of angle. Okay, usually when we talk about angles, we are refer to the circle, which is a 360 degree. Okay, in degree. If in pi, it is 2 pi. Okay, okay, 2 pi, which is in radian. Okay, when we want to put in terms of radian, okay, doesn't matter whether you want to write radian or not, because we already know that if you not put the symbol degree, automatically dia adalah radian. Okay, and then when we talk about angle, okay, you must imagine it is in terms of circle, and then it must follows the anti-clockwise. Okay, mesti lawan arah jam in order to get positive angle. If you have negative angle, it is clockwise, follow arah jam. Okay. Okay, we have several types of angle. The first one is quadrantal angle. Okay, what is quadrantal angle? When we talk about quadrantal, means that it's quadrant. Okay, so in this world we have 4 quadrant. Okay, kita dah belajar last week. Okay, we have 4 quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Okay, and then the second one is coterminal angles. Okay, what is coterminal angles? Okay, after this we are learn what is coterminal angle, and then the last one is reference angle. Okay, so we have these 3 types of angle. Okay, so let's proceed to the first one, quadrantal angles. Okay. What is quadrantal angle? Quadrantal angle is an angle with terminal side on the x-axis or y-axis. So we know that we have 2 axes, which is x-axis and y-axis. So any angle that places on the terminal sides of x-axis, y-axis. So we know that when we start with the first one is 0. Ni, bila dia duduk sini. XD, x-axis, 0. And then also here, y-axis 90 degree, also quadrantal angle. And then third one 180, also quadrantal angle. And then when you have angle here 270 degree, also it is quadrantal angle. And the last one when you have 360 degree, satu pusingan tu. So this one also quadrantal angle. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 angles. Okay, that we call as quadrantal angle. Okay, so kalau tengok dia ada 4, dia ada 5 semuanya, because 0 also equal with 360. Okay, dia duduk tempat yang sama, which is on the x-axis, positive x-axis. Okay, 90 degree, positive y-axis. Okay, and then 80 degree, negative y-axis. Okay, negative x-axis and then negative y-axis. And then the last one is on the x-axis, also a same thing as 0 angle, 0 degree. Okay, this one we call it as quadrantal angle. So when we talk about quadrantal angle, awak terus imagine dia adalah quadrant. Okay, quadrant yang yang memisahkan di antara quadrant. Okay, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Itu adalah quadrantal angle. Okay, next. Coterminal angles. Okay, what is coterminal angles? Okay, coterminal angles is the angles who share the same initial side and terminal sides. To find a positive or a negative angle coterminal with a given angle, add or subtract with 360 degree if the angle is measured in degree. If the angle measured in radian, you add or subtract with 2 pi. Maksudnya satu putaran tu. Okay. Apa itu coterminal angle? Dia mesti sama. Okay. Sama ada dia in terms of initial side ataupun terminal side. For example, kalau awak tengok gambar rajah ni. Okay. When you have this one, angle ni. 45. For example, 45 degree. It is coterminal with negative 315 degree. Negative 315, the green one ni. Ni. Awak start daripada sini, pusing satu ni. So dia akan stop dekat garis yang sama. With 45 degree. Okay. And then also same thing. If 405 degree. So awak buat 405. Dia pusing satu pusingan. 360 and then plus another 45. Dia akan stop dekat garis yang sama. That one we call it as coterminal. Okay, coterminal maksudnya the angle share the same initial side and terminal side. Maksudnya dia akan share benda yang sama. Okay, this one is initial side and this one is terminal side. Maksudnya dia akan start dekat tempat yang sama, berakhir dekat tempat yang sama. Itu maksudnya coterminal angle. Okay, that one is coterminal angle. So banyaklah lagi 45 degree ni share dengan apa? Kalau awak tambah lah, awak tambah dengan 360, tambah lagi 360, tambah lagi 360. So you can get the same initial side and same terminal side. So that one we call it as coterminal angle. Okay, and the last one is reference angle. Okay, what is reference angle? Reference angle is a positive acute angle found between terminal side of an angle in its standard position and x-axis. Reference angle by definition always measure between 0 degree and 180 degree. So, kalau kita tengok reference angle, for example, this one lah. Okay. For the first quadrant, reference angle yang theta tu, yang hijau tu. Okay, the green one is the angle. Okay. And then, yang red tu adalah reference angle dia. Dia sama. Quadrant 1 dia akan bentuk yang sama. Okay. Kalau quadrant 2, okay, quadrant 2, angle yang you nak kira adalah theta. Dia apa dia punya reference? Reference dia adalah 180 minus theta tu lah. So you can get this one theta prime, the red one. Theta prime ni lah reference angle. Okay. Also a same thing for quadrant 3. Okay. For quadrant 3, if you have this theta, green one, what is the reference angle? So because this one more than 180, so reference angle theta prime equal to theta minus 180. Okay. Sebab dia lagi besar daripada 180. So this one we call it as reference angle when theta minus 180. So dia punya reference adalah the red one. Okay. If your angle places at the fourth quadrant, how to find the reference angle? To find the reference angle for this one, theta prime equal to 380 minus theta. Okay, so you can get the reference angle. Okay, in this case, the reference angle is the red one. Okay, yang warna merah tu adalah reference angle. Okay, boleh? And then, theorem for reference angle, Okay, if you have sine theta, it is also equal to plus minus sine theta as sine alpha, whereby alpha is the reference angle. Okay, and then plus minus is refer to the which quadrant it is places. Okay, if it is places at the second quadrant, awak nak cari sini theta. Okay, so this one we call it as alpha. Okay, here sine is positive, kan? So bila sine is positive, to find reference angle here also equal to sine theta equal to sine alpha, because second quadrant sine is positive. Kan kita dah belajar last week whereby first quadrant all. Okay, this one sine only, positive. Okay, this one tangent and this one is cos. Okay, this plus minus is refer to the which quadrant your theta places. Okay, dia refer kepada kuadran mana yang awak punya theta duduk. Okay, ingat, reference angle always touch. Okay, ingat, reference angle is always touch with the x-axis ni. Dia mesti kena bersentuhan dengan x-axis. Kalau dia duduk dekat sini, second quadrant, reference angle kat sini. Okay, if fourth, so reference angle duduk sini. If fourth, sorry, before this is third quadrant. Fourth, reference angle duduk kat sini. Okay, reference angle must always touch with the x-axis. Dia mesti kena kira daripada x-axis, bukannya daripada y-axis. So that one is reference angle. Okay. So how to get it? It is depend on the alpha places at which quadrant. Okay, because certain quadrants it is belongs to the negative value. Certain quadrant is belong to the positive value. Okay, it is depend for yang ni, dengan ni. Okay, boleh? Any problem? Okay. Any problem, class? Okay, looks on the example 1. Determine the exact value of sine 135. Okay, determine of the exact value 135. Okay, if the question asks you to find exact value, so you cannot use calculator. Okay, you must use the value that in the special triangle, which is special triangle. You have the first one 90 degree, 30 degree, 60 degree. Okay, the first triangle. And then the second triangle, okay, 90 degree, 45 degree, and 45 degree. So you must think how to convert this angle into this special triangle. Okay, because you cannot use calculator. Okay, so we know that this one 135 here stop at the second quadrant. Okay, and then the reference angle is 45 degree. Okay, so we know that this one second quadrant, you want to find sine. Sine for the second quadrant is positive value. Okay, so you can get reference angle 135 is 45, so you can find sine 45 only. Okay, by using the special triangle, we know that sine 45 equal to 1 over 2. Remember, you cannot use calculator. Okay, you must use the value in a special triangle. Okay, boleh? Okay, that one for example 1. Okay, looks on the exercise. Okay, you have this exercise. Okay, try buat dulu. Okay, now looks on the question 1A. Okay, question 1A, you want to find cos 210. So we know that cos 210 is places at the third quadrant. Okay, because this one is 180, here 270. Okay, so mestilah 210 duduk kat sini. So you need to find what is reference angle here. So 210 degree minus 180 degree. Okay, so this one you can get 30 degree. Okay, so and then you must check cos at the third quadrant, positive or negative. Okay, so this one only tangent positive. So at the third quadrant, cos must be negative. So you must find cos 210 degree also equal to negative cos 30 degree. Okay, you must put negative here because it is on the third quadrant. Cos must be negative. Okay, so after you are using the tables, okay, you can get cos 30 degree is negative sec 3 over 2. Okay, okay, B. Second 225. Okay, second 225 also same thing. Awak tengok dia stop at the which quadrant. Okay, so this one also same thing at the third quadrant. Okay, 225. And then what is reference angle here? So 225 minus 180. So you can get 45 degree. Okay, and then we know that second is 1 over cos 45 degree. Okay, cos 45 degree at D, third quadrant. Third quadrant must be negative. Okay, dekat kuadran ketiga, cos adalah negatif. So, your answer must be 1 over negative cos 45 degree. Lepas tu, you tengoklah cos 45 degree equal to what? Cos 45 degree equal to negative 2 over sec 2. Okay, that one is B. Next, for C, cot negative 2 to 5. Okay, sini dia adalah negative 2 to 5. So, negative 2 to 5 is must start with the clockwise. Dia start gitu. Okay, and then reference angle is here. Okay, sebab dia adalah negatif. Okay, so reference angle is here. What is this angle? This angle is 45 degree. Okay, and then 45 degree, we know that cot equal to what? Cot tangent equal to 1 over tangent. Okay, and then 1 over tangent 45 degree. But this one on the second quadrant tangent is negative. So you must put negative here. Okay, because it is places on the second quadrant. Second quadrant only sign positive. The rest is negative. Okay, so you can find negative 1 over tangent 45. So you can get negative 1. Okay, and then C at D, cosecant 7 pi over 4. Okay, 7 pi over 4 is the 315 degree. Okay, 315 degree duduk dekat ke mana? 315 degree, it is places on the fourth quadrant. Okay, and then cosecant is sine. Okay, cosecant also equal 1 over sine. Okay, fine. What is the reference angle here? Is 45 degree. Okay, 360 tolak 315. So 45 degree. Okay, and then it places on the fourth quadrant. Kalau kuadran keempat, sign is negative. Okay, so you must find for the negative. So your answer is negative 2 over sec 2. Okay, any problems? Okay, question 2A. Soalan dia adalah determine whether the angles are coterminal by sketching the graph. Okay, so this one we want to check whether it is coterminal or not between pi over 3 and 7 pi over 3. So it is easy for us Okay, to convert first in terms of degree. Lebih mudah kalau kita convert to degree. So, we convert pi over 3 convert to degree become 60 degree. Macam mana? Kita nak pi over 3 times by 1 AO over pi. Okay, so this one you can get 60 degree. Okay. And then convert 7 over pi 3. Okay, 7 pi over 3 convert to 1 AO over pi. So this one you can get berapa ni? You can get by 4 2 degree. Okay. So now we want to draw whether what we call it terminal side. Okay, terminal side of 60 degree and 4 to 0 is equal or not. Okay, so awak draw je lah 90 degree here. Okay, so this one more than 360. So dia akan buat satu pusingan macam tu. Nak tengok dia berhenti kat mana? 420 minus 360. Okay, 420 minus 360 awak akan dapat 60. Maksudnya the rest is 60. Maksudnya dia stop juga dekat 60. So this two angle is coterminal. Itu saja. Okay, reference angle this one 60. Reference angle for this one also 60. So this one is coterminal. Okay, boleh? Okay, now we want to check whether 125 degree and 845 degree is coterminal or not. Okay, 125. Stop at this one. Okay, stop here. 125. Okay, now okay, now 845. 845 awak check lah balik. Mudah aja, dia mula-mula awak buat 845 minus 360. Dapat berapa? Lepas tu kalau lebih lagi daripada 360, kita buat lagi. Okay, 845 minus 360. So this one you can get 485. Okay, still more than 360. So tolak lagi dengan 360. Okay, so tengok tolak dengan 360 awak akan dapat apa? So you can get 125. So maksudnya dia pusing dua kali tu. Banyak sangat ni. Satu. Betul kan? Tak begitu. Okay, so this one also coterminal between this angle. Okay. Ni coterminal juga. Okay. Okay, next. We want to study on the properties of trigonometric function. Okay. Even and odd properties. Okay, even and odd. Okay, so we have even and odd properties. What is even and odd properties? So we want to recall, if you still remember, okay, function f negative theta equal to f theta for all theta in the domain of f. So this one is even. Okay, this one is even function. If for the odd function, if you want to find f negative theta, you can get negative. Okay, negative f theta also equal to negative f theta. So this one is odd. Okay, odd function. For in trigonometry, okay, sine negative theta. So this one is a theorem. Okay, you must remember. Okay, you must remember sine negative theta also equal to negative sine theta. Okay, cos negative theta is equal to cos theta. Awak ingat yang ni je. Okay, cos negative theta equal to cos. Okay, and then tangent negative theta equal to negative tangent. Cosecant negative theta equal to negative cosecant. So, and then secant negative theta equal to secant. And then cot negative theta equal to negative cot theta. If we refer to this theorem, we can see that the sine, okay, sine ni adalah odd function ni, sine. odd function because sin negative theta equal to negative sin theta. Dia menepati cita rasa dia ni. Okay. And then cos theta is the even function. Yang ni even function. Okay. Because cos negative theta equal to cos theta. Okay. And then tangent ni dia ada asymptote sikit. Okay. Okay. Dia kalau kita tengok dia lebih kepada odd function lah. Dia punya properties is equal. Tangent negative theta also equal to negative tangent theta. Okay. So now, if the sine is odd function, we have the graphing of trigonometric function. Okay, yang ni sekadar definition je yang awak kena faham lah. Okay. Okay. Characteristic of a sine function. Okay, sine function, this one is the characteristic. Awak kena hafal ni. Okay. Bukan hafal lah, faham je. And then it is odd function. Okay, kalau awak belajar dulu-dulu, okay, saya rasa dekat sekolah menengah dulu dah belajar sine function. Sine function dia memberikan graf macam ni. Okay. The highest value is 1. And then the lowest value is negative 1. Okay. And then dia adalah even function. Okay. Odd function, sorry. Dia adalah odd function. Graph dia macam ni. Okay. So, dia start with the 0. This one for sine function. What happened to the cosine function? Cosine function dia adalah even function. Kalau tengok graph dia, something like this. Okay. Also same thing, dia punya maximum value is 1. And then negative value, minimum value is negative 1. And then it is start with 1 here. Okay. And then dia adalah even function. Okay. Ini awak just kenal je. Saya go through laju ya sebab dia tak ada apa pun ni. Okay. And then the last one is tangent function. Okay. Tangent function kita akan dapat dalam bentuk asymptote. Okay. Sebab dia dalam bentuk macam ni. Okay. Dia macam ni. Okay. This one is the tangent function. Okay. Next, looks on the second one, trigonometric identities. Okay, ni yang penting. Trigonometric identities. Okay, but we already learned previously what is trigonometric identities. Okay, so this one just only revision. Okay, reciprocal identities. Okay. First identities is reciprocal. Reciprocal, we know that cosecant theta also equal to 1 over sin theta. Secant theta equal to 1 over cos theta. And then cotangent theta equal to 1 over tangent theta. Okay. This one is very important for you to understand. Okay. Not only memorizing, understand. Because when you want to find or simplify or solve any problems that involve trigonometry, usually kita convert. Kalau kita ada cosecant, kita convert to sine. Kalau kita ada secant, kita convert to cos. Kalau kita ada cot, kita convert to tangent. Okay? Because if you have secant theta, kita tak boleh kira dia punya angle. Melainkan awak tekan calculator. Okay? Sebab kita kena guna special triangle tu. So that's why you must convert to the sine cos tangent. So awak kena fikir how to convert sine cos tangent. It is depend on the situations of the question. Okay. Sebab trigonometry ni awak kena buat banyak soalan. Baru awak boleh mahir. Kalau awak hanya hafal, tak buat soalan, goodbye. Okay. And then the second identities is quotient identities. Okay. Quotient identities also the same thing. If you have tangent theta equal to what? Tangent equal to sine theta over cos theta. Okay. And then cotangent, we know that cotangent in terms of reciprocal is 1 over tangent. So awak terbalik je lah ni. Okay. So it's become cos theta over sine theta. So this one is quotient identities. Okay. Next. We have even and odd. Even and odd kita dah tengok tadi, which is bila sine negative is also equal to negative sine theta. Yang cos je. Okay. Yang cos and secant only kalau dia ada negatif kat dalam, kat luar dia tak ada apa-apa. Dia positif. Okay. Yang lain semua dia kena follow. Kalau kat dalam ada negatif, kat luar akan keluar negatif. When you convert to positive and negative. Okay. So this one even and odd identities. Okay. The last one is Pythagorean identities. Okay. Pythagorean identities. This is the popular one lah. Mesti awak kena ingat ni. Okay. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Especially when you want to proving or when you want to solve trigonometric equation. Okay. Banyak awak akan guna Pythagorean identities. Especially for sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Usually bila awak nampak je sin kuasa 2 dengan cos kuasa 2 ada, mesti kita akan guna yang ni. Okay. And then the second one, tangent square theta plus 1 equal to secant square theta. And then the last one, 1 plus cot tangent square theta equal to cosecant square theta. Okay, so this one is all the identities that you must understand. Just not only memorizing. Bukan hanya sekadar hafal. Because we here just not only test your kita bukannya nak test you punya memorizing. We want to test you punya understanding. Okay? It is not memorizing. Now looks on the example 1. Multiply and simplify the given expression. Okay? So now you want to simplify. First, before you simplify, you must expand this one. Okay? Expand this one. Okay? When you expand this one, you can get what? Okay? Cos x tangent x minus cos x secant x. Okay? So we know that tangent, we can simplify. Secant, we can simplify. What is tangent? Tangent equal to sine over cos. So it's become cos x tangent sine x over cos x minus cos x secant. What is secant? Secant is 1 over cos x. Okay, so this one, cos you can simplify. So here also same thing, cos you can simplify. So what is the rest? The rest is sine x minus 1. So this is the simplification. Okay, the simplest answer you must given. Okay. So you can get sine x minus 1. So that one is example 1. Okay. Example 2. Verify that. Okay. Cos x plus 1, cos x divided by 1 plus sine x plus tangent equal to secant. This one you want to verify whether left hand side equal to right hand side tak. Okay, kalau awak nak verify, yang paling mudah sekali adalah yang panjang awak tunjuk pendek. Jangan awak gigih ambil yang pendek pergi panjangkan. Tiba-tiba awak pergi verify secant x ni. Nak tunjuk jadi macam ni. Memang sampai bila-bila lah lambatnya dapat. Okay. Kita verify biasanya kita ambil yang panjang. So kita ambil yang mana satu panjang. So left hand side tu. Ambil left hand side. Buktikan. Okay. So we know that cos x divided by 1 plus sin x plus tangent. Okay. So tangent first we change. Bila fraction, kita change dulu tangent. Tangent, so sin over cos x. Okay, so here, this is a fraction, 2 fraction. So awak kena combine between these 2 fraction. Nak combine between 2 fraction, awak kena samakan dia punya denominator. So here, the first one is 1 plus sin x. The second one is cos x. How to equalize the denominator? Awak darab silang. Okay, when you times darab silang, awak dapat macam ni. Okay, so the first item times by cos x over cos x. The second item times by 1 plus sin x. Okay ni, darab silang dua ni. Okay, dia mesti atas bawah. So bila awak darab silang tu, awak akan dapat what? Okay, so this one cos square x. Okay, this one awak dapat sin x plus sin square x. And then kat bawah dia akan jadi darab tu lah. Cos x times by 1 plus sin x. So if you look here, this one, cos square x plus sin square x. So we have the identity of Pythagorean. Okay, Pythagorean identities menyatakan cos square x plus sin square x equal to 1. So yang tu akan jadi 1 lah. So it's become 1 plus sin x. The rest here. Okay, divide by cos x times by 1 plus sin x. Kat atas ada 1 plus sin x, kat bawah ada 1 plus sin x. So you can simplify this one. So it's become 1 over cos x. We know that 1 over cos x equal to secant. So proven lah. Okay? Any problems? Okay, if you don't have any problems, you can try the exercise here. Okay, looks on the first question, 1a. Cosecant x, cot x. So first of all, change this one first. What is cosecant? What is cot x? So we know that cosecant is 1 over sine x. And then cot is 1 over tangent. Okay, cot is 1 over tangent. Okay, 1 over tangent. Tangent is sine over cos. But 1 over. So that's why it's become cos x over sin x. Tu yang awak kena faham. Macam mana dapat cos x over sin x? Because it is come from 1 over tangent x. Kenapa saya tukar kepada cos and sin? Sebab ke atas ni dalam sebutan sin. So nak tak nak awak kena tukar. Kalau awak guna dalam tangent tak boleh solve. Okay. Next. So this one 1 over sin dengan cos over sin. Sin ni boleh simplify. So yang tinggal 1 over cos. Okay, sebab apa? Dia bahagikan ni. Okay, 1 over sin x bahagi cos x over sin x. Okay, yang ni kalau awak tukar darab 1 over sin x times by sin x over cos x. Ni simplify. So tinggallah 1 over cos x. So we know that 1 over cos x equal to secant x. Habis lah. Simplify. Habis ni. Okay. Okay. Next. B. Okay. So this one B also same thing. Sin square x cos square x plus cos 4x. So awak tengok this one is plus. Here have cos. Here have cos. Simplify. Factorize cos. So it's become cos square x times by sin square x cos square x. Okay. And then we know that this one equal to 1. So it's become cos square x. So that's the answer. Tak boleh buat apa dah tu. Okay. Next. A. At 2B. 2A. Verify that. Okay. So verify that 1 over tangent x plus tangent x equal to cosecant x secant x. So usually we are using this one. Okay. So 1 over tangent x plus tangent x. So we change first. What is tangent x? We know that tangent x equal to sine over cos. Okay. Tangent x equal to sine x over cos x. Okay. So macam mana dapat? So this one it is become cos x over sine x. Why cos x over sine x? Because this one is 1 over tangent. So dia akan terbalik. So dia akan jadi 1 over tangent equal to cos x over sin x. And then tangent x sin x over cos x. Okay. And then this one, when it is involved two fraction. Okay, first and second. So awak kena combine this one. So to combine two fraction, denominator should be equal. To equalize the denominator, awak kena darab silang. Bawah darab sama dia sendiri. So you can get cos square x plus sin square x over sin x cos x. Ni awak darab silang ni. Bawah darab sama dia. So cos x times cos x dapat cos square x. Sin x times sin x dapat sin square x. So yang ni terang-terang equal to 1. So it become 1 over sin x cos x. 1 over sin x cos x also equal to cosecant x times by secant x. So verify lah ni. Okay. Okay, next. B. Sorry. Also a same thing. We use the left hand side here. Okay. Use the left hand side in order to solve this one. So paling mudah kita tengok yang bawah ni. Simplify. Okay. So cos square x. Cos square x equal to what? Cos square x equal to 1 minus sin square x. Dia datang daripada mana? Sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. So cos square x equal to 1 minus sin square x. Okay, so you can get this one. Okay, because we want to simplify. When you open the bracket, 1 minus 1. So you can get this value only. Okay. Sebab you boleh simplify 1 ni. Because when you open the bracket, it's become 1 minus 1. Okay. If you see here, this one is sin square x. This one is sin x. So you can factorize. When you factorize, you can get sin x times by sin x minus 1. Okay. Your denominator. Nominator also a same thing. You can factorize. Seolah-olah macam 2x square plus x minus 3. Okay, whereby x ni adalah sin x. Yang ni kan awak boleh factorize. Factorize jadi macam tu. 2x, this one is x. 3, 1. Okay, and then here is plus minus. Okay, so awak akan dapat berapa? Awak akan dapat 2 sin x plus 3 times by sin x minus 1. Okay, and then this one you can simplify. Okay, so the remain is 2 sin x plus 3 divided by x. Okay, so this one when you open this fraction, awak akan dapat apa? 2 sin x over sin x plus 3 over sin x. This one you can simplify. So your final answer is 2 plus 3 over sin x. Okay, and then 3 over sin x, we can get 3 cosecant x. So verify. Okay, any problems? Okay, the last one is sum and difference formula. Okay, sum and difference formula also formulas. So kena ingat juga formulas lah. Okay, the first one for cosine. Okay, for cosine formula, if you have cos A plus B, okay, cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A times sin B. If you have cos A minus B, it become cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. This one for sine, for cosine. Okay, and then what happen if you want to find for sine? Okay, for sine, if you have sin A plus sin B, it is become sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay, sin A minus B is equal to sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So this one formula for sine, and the last one formula for tangent. If you have tangent A plus B equal to this one, and then tangent A minus B equal to this one. Okay. Okay, looks on the example. Find the exact value for cos 135 degree. without using calculator. Okay, kita tahu cos 135 degree without using calculator. So you must think what is the value you can get in order to sum using summation, tambah, or different, tolak, to get 135 by using 90 degree, 60 degree, and 30 degree. So this one is the special triangle. And then the second one, 90 degree, 45 degree, 45 degree. So awak kena fikir, apa value untuk dapatkan 135? So we know that in order to get 135 degree, we can get from 90 degree plus 45 degree. So kita guna yang ni. 90 degree plus 45 degree. So we are using a summation. Okay. So we can get cos 135 degree equal to cos 90 degree plus 45 degree. So awak implement lah formula tadi. Kita tahu cos 90 plus, kita akan dapat macam ni. Cos 90 degree, cos 45 degree, minus. Okay, kalau cos dia, kalau sini plus dia jadi minus. And then the rest kat belakang sin. Sin 90 degree, sin 45 degree. So awak tengoklah triangle punya table tu. Cos 90 degree equal to 0. Cos 45 degree equal to 1 over sec 2. Sin 90 degree equal to 1. Sin 45 degree equal to 1 over sec 2. And then simplify. This one is 0 lah. Sebab darab dengan 0. So the answer is negative 1 over sec 2. So that is the final answer. Okay. For example, 1. Okay. Continue. Next. Example 2. Okay. Find the exact value of sin 15. Okay. Sin 15 kita tahu. The only value yang boleh dapat 15 degree only 45 degree minus 30 degree. Itu je. So guna je lah. Okay, sin 50 equal to sin 45 minus 30. And then put in the formula. Okay, sin 45 times by cos 30 minus cos 45 sin 30. Okay, and then you can use the special triangle to get the value of sin 45 and cos 30, and also cos 45 and sin 30. So you can get this value. 1 over sec 2 times by sec 3 over 2 minus 1 over sec 2 times by 1 over 2. Okay, and then after you simplify this one, you can get sec 3 minus 1 divided by 2 times sec 2. Okay. Because when you press calculator ni, you boleh tengok jawapan dia. Okay. Sebab kalau awak tekan calculator sin 15, dia tak akan bagi jawapan ni. Kalau awak tekan direct calculator. Okay. So we know that whether you are using calculator or you are using the special triangle. Because when you press calculator, your answer calculator is not given this one. Okay. So I know that. Okay. The last example for today. Okay, last example for today. Tangent 75. Okay, also a same thing. 75 degree you can get by 45 degree plus 30 degree. Okay, so this one using tangent and then sum. Just put in the formula, sum formula for tangent. So this one, tangent 45 plus tangent 30 divided by 1 minus tangent 45 times by tangent 30. So this one, you can get this value. Okay, also same thing. Kalau awak tekan calculator pun, dia tak bagi ni. Okay. So, you can get this one. Okay. Because if you press calculator, tangent 75, dia akan bagi berapa tau? 2 plus 3. Okay, so I know whether you are using calculator or not. Make sure jangan kantoi. Okay. Okay, so this one is the exercise. Okay, so you can try this exercise lah. Okay, now looks on the answer for sin 75. Sin 75 also same thing, 75 degree you can get by 45 degree plus 30 degree. Okay, so this one sine. Okay, put on the plus. Just using formula rule of sums for the sine, so you can get this one. Okay, and then using the special triangle. Okay, and then you can get this value lah. Okay, and then after solving these problems, you can get 6 plus 2 over 4. Okay, so this one for question A. Okay, now looks on the question B. Sine 105. Okay, sine 105, you can get from where? 105 degree, you can get from 45 degree plus 60 degree. Okay. So, we are using formula sine and then plus here. Okay, so using this formula yang tadi kita bagi tu. So, you can find what is sine 45 and cos 60 plus cos 45 sine 60. Okay, and then you can get this value. After you get the value, solve directly. Ingat ni darab. Bila darab ni 2 kali 2 ni kena darab ni. Okay, 4. Okay, atas darab atas, bawah darab bawah. Okay, so you can get 2 plus 6 over 4. So this one for question B. And then question C, cos 75. Cos 75 also same thing, 45 degree and 30 degree. Okay, and then using formula cos. What is formula cos? So you can get this one. Cos 45 degree, because this one is plus, it's become minus, and then sine 45 degree times by sine 30. Also same thing, using a special triangle, you can get the value of cos 45, cos 30, and the value of sine 45 and sine 30. So this is the value, and then solve this one, you can get 6 minus 2 over 4. Okay, this one solution for question C. And then the last one, solution for question D, tangent 15. Okay, tangent 15 we can get from 45 degree minus 30 degree. Okay, so this one, tangent 45 degree minus 30 degree. So using formula tangent, we can get this equation. So you can find by using special triangle what is tangent 45, what is tangent 30. And then you substitute in this equation, you can get 1 minus 3 over 3 divided by 1 plus 1 times 3 over 3. Solving, so you can get 3 minus 3 divided by 3 plus 3. Because this one, awak samakan pembawah ni, awak akan dapat 3 over 3 minus 3 over 3. Okay, and then this one 3 over 3 plus 3 over 3. This one is equal, this one is equal. You can simplify this. That's why you get this one. Okay, thank you. Any problems?